Gail says, I painted 3 coats on a roof and have some specks of dirt, single stage. What sandpapers should I use before buffing? Okay, great question. 1500 grit. Okay, so you can go 1500 grit, wet sand it out on a block. You can use a soft block. Just get those little dust marks out. And then I would go down to 2000 grit a little bit, just scuff it with 2000 and then buff it. Okay, you don't have to do the whole thing, the whole panel, the whole roof. You could just get the dust areas. You know, maybe you got a speck of dust, you can just buff out an area that much. You know, just block it out because you're gonna end up with a scuff mark that big, give or take, right? And then just buff it out. You can use a regular compound. I like Maguire's, and then you can use a wool pad with some glaze and finish it off. Okay, where is my glaze? Where is my compound glaze? I think I used it up and I have more in my container, but I'm not going to go to the container right now. We might lose reception. Okay, let's see. Cletus says, what's up, Tony? I got a dumb question. I bought a gallon of GM silver. Does it have to be sprayed different like a metallic? It's a silver. Is a silver considered a metallic? Yeah, it depends on how coarse your metallics are, but a silver is a metallic. Yeah, a silver is metallic. You can have a fine metallic or medium or coarse metallic, you know, but a silver is metallic. Yes, it is. Okay, if you have any type of sparkles or glitter in it, it's a metallic. So when you spray it, not only do you want to spray, you know, going down the hood this way, but I also recommend, if you want, you can kind of go over the hood this way on your 3rd coat if you're giving it 3 coats. All right. But I mean, you know, tiger striping really doesn't happen if you got proper overlapping, 50% overlap, and your gun is at wide open fan pattern. Okay, you got a good gun, spraying evenly. Okay, if you have a gun that's dirty or clogged up or whatever, and you're spraying it, and you got heavy on top or heavy on the top and bottom and light spray in the middle, then you're going to get tiger striping. So tiger striping is basically, you know, your spray gun setup, pressure. Sometimes you got too much pressure coming out, you're going to end up with less material coming out at the middle of your fan, and you're going to have more coming out at the edges. So it's your spray gun setup, it's your overlap. As long as that's good, that's why it's good to set up your gun. And I show you how to do all of that in radspaintformula.com at the free training there. As long as that lays on evenly, then you shouldn't have a problem. Okay. You shouldn't have to crisscross, but you know, sometimes why not? Just do it. You know, it looks good. See silver. So yeah, if it's a super fine silver, then it's easier to spray. You know, the thicker, the coarser your metallics are, the more chances of you being able to see clouding or tiger striping in your paint job. So yeah, it's pretty much it. And sometimes if you have, you know, bad body work where maybe you're using a cheap 1K primer, right? And your body filler absorbed it, okay? And then you're spraying your silver metallic over it, your silver base coat, you're going to get clouding. And because that certain area is going to be absorbing more of your metallic paint, and it's going to look a little different. So you got to make sure your body work is sealed when painting, you know. And when I say sealed, it's like making sure you're using a 2K filler primer to fill all of your body work and making sure it's really, you know, blocked out and looking good before you paint. So, you know, as long as your 2K filler primer is laid down nice, it's filled everything in, you wet sanded it or you dry sanded it, it looks good, you shouldn't have a problem. If you want to lace a sealer on top of that, you can, but you don't have to. Okay. You don't have to, but some people do, especially if it's a custom paint job. All right, guys, I'm going to head out. Thanks for tuning in. I will be back next week, same time, give or take 9 p.m. Eastern. Autobody Q&A, 20 to 30 minutes, depending on the turnout.